Today we are going to be playing Tomai, and I don't really know much about this game, but I do know it's by two people named Dark Chibi Shadow and Arcade Party, and it has an original soundtrack by Nom Nom Nami. You can support them on Patreon, and I think the soundtrack is on SoundCloud, but I will leave the links in the description, and I'll also leave a link to where you can download this game. I chose this game because I thought the art was pretty nice, and I don't know, it just seemed overall an appealing game. So, basically, what the description says is that you are playing as Tomai, which is a young boy, I'm assuming, and it's the last 15 days of summer, and you have to decide whether or not you want to spend it with your friends, the lady, or his father, and I believe there's probably one more, but I can't remember it. Check it out, support them, and it is available in 18 plus, but because this is YouTube, I'm probably gonna skip over those parts, and you'll just have to guess. But I know it said on the description that there is an option to make it PG-13, but we'll see, because I don't know where that would be. So let's just start. Oh, here it is. Would you like to play in PG-13 or R18 mode? I'm really tempted. uh, I'll just play it alone. Okay, you'll be playing the safer work version of Tomai. Okay. If you ever want to change your mind, this option will be available to you at the start of every playthrough. Have fun! I already have a good feeling about this. I'm so excited. My town wasn't the kind of place you'd go for its thriving, rich city life. Is this too loud? Options. Music volume. Sound volume. We'll leave the voice up a little bit. Okay. We were perched on the edge of the water, so close we nearly lived in it. The foundations for all our houses reached farther under the surface than any human could ever swim to. Thankfully, it wasn't just humans here. Most of the descendants, had wandered straight out of the rivers. And because one of the big founding ideas of our city from thousands of years ago was the balance of human and aquatic life. We had two kinds of officials in town. The lady who orchestrated trade, collected information from around the world, and helped preserve history. And the chief, or the village head, or whatever you wanted to call him. His responsibilities included managing diplomatic relationships between citizens, organizing events like the upcoming night festival. Oh, that was it. Oh, and being my dad. When he had time. Oh, I forgot to mention that this game has 8 different endings, so that's gonna be a blast. So 2 weeks before that year's night festival, there I was, arguing with Dad. Again. I told you Miss Jaylee's dance group needs to use that building tomorrow for recital. What am I supposed to do now that the whole place reeks of fish guts? It's not like we meant for things to get that out of hand. They shouldn't have been rotten. And besides, shouldn't we be cleaning it up instead of standing here wasting time? That problem's not going to get better if we hang out talking around the fact that our fish market is selling rotten fish, you know. Look, I called you here tonight for a different reason. Burdock, Malik, can we get some privacy? Sure thing. Yes, sir, right away. I'm not very good at voices. I think I'll just stick to Tomai's voice and then deeper for the dad. Okay. You know the night is coming up. No, I completely forgot. Tomai. I wanted to remind you that you're going to be working for me starting the morning after. You are taking over my position after all. You remembered that it was coming up, right? Yeah, definitely. Definitely not. Good. What you do with your time until the night festival is up to you. I can't say it would hurt for you to come by here over the next few weeks. Or spend time with the lady, who would like to get to know you better before you have to start working together. Of course, I can't force you to do anything. You're still only 23. You're young. Whatever you do, I hope you enjoy it. You're being weirdly nice to me. Can't an old man be happy for his son? These are precious days. You should cherish them while they're still happening. But like I already said, do what you want to do while you still can. It's important to me that you come into this job fully ready to commit the rest of your life to it. Ready to commit to these people. I know. He smiled, but it only made me feel more guilty than ever. I walked home alone, time suddenly seeming too slow and too fast all at once. "15 days. Just barely over 2 weeks. I could spend the time with Burdock and Malik. Or I could do what my dad suggested by shadowing him and the lady a little early. To prove I'd be good at the job. Prove I'd know how to work with them and work with people I didn't know the first thing about. But who would I really be proving that to? That question swirled around and around in my head until I finally fell asleep. Such pretty art. Oh, and you got the little pictures on the mirror. This is so cool. I like all the beads. Okay. Despite how long my thoughts had kept me up, I had never been one to let things float too close to the surface. When I woke up the next morning, all the reservations that had come skulking around in the middle of the night were gone. Instead, all I felt was the bubbling rise of early morning excitement in my chest. It's a brand new day. First things first, I should probably take stock of who I can go visit. The most obvious choice was Dad. He and I didn't always get along, especially not when it came to work. Our family had been the leaders of the town for generations, so we had higher hopes than I could probably meet. But if I wanted to prove that I could be dedicated to working with him, maybe I should go see Dad at his town hall job. Then there was Burdock. He and I had been best friends my entire life. Burdock's family was one of the biggest in town, but he moved upstairs a few years ago to be near me and Malik. His moms were constantly needing him to come home, but Burdock kept refusing. I could always tell when he was home from the thundering of his footsteps above my head. Look, he's so cute! Oh my! Of course, I couldn't think about Burdock without thinking about the previously mentioned Malik. He was my downstairs neighbor and my other best friend who I'd known all my life. If I had to describe Malik in a single word, I'd probably pick mischievous. Oh, I love him already. With his new job, it could be difficult to get him to hang out, but he was always right next door. And last, but hopefully not least, there was our town's Lady of the Lakes. I didn't know much about her. Not even what she looked like. All I knew was that she'd been working with my dad almost as long as I could remember. If I wanted to find her, her temple would probably be the best bet. I'm kind of curious about the lady, to be honest. She seems like my kind of gal. I think that's everyone who would want to see me. Around here, I'm not the most popular guy. Alright, no negativity. While my time's still mine, I want to go see... I'll spend today with... Oh, the two little faces! What about her? Oh. I'm still drawn to her. I'm gonna click on her. It wasn't hard to find her temple. I'd walked by it 1,000 times, even if I'd never been in here before the other day. Hello? The single room inside was silent and still. It's me, Tomai. Anyone here? Nothing but the vague rustling of wind answered me. I can't speak today. Well, I tried. Might as well. Hello. Ghost! How rude. I'm quite alive, thank you. If you're not a ghost, then you must be the lady. Correct. And you're Tomai. Spooky. How'd you know that? We've met. We have? I attended your last birthday party. Oh, you did. Regardless of... Again. Regardless, what brings you here? Well, we'll be working together for a long time, won't we? I thought it'd be good to get to know one another in advance. Learn what your job's like, learn what stuff I should and shouldn't ask you to do, and other leader stuff, you know? I see. It's a pleasure to formally make your acquaintance, then. I look forward to looking together with you in the future. Same here! This is so exciting. She's such a hottie. Over dinner, I tried to wrangle some birthday gift ideas out of Dad. He was notoriously hard to get anything good for. Even if it was a month away, I figured it couldn't hurt to brainstorm. So, need any new hairbands? Hairbands? What made you think of that? I'm just making conversation, jeez. But like, if someone were to get you some, maybe for, I don't know, your birthday or something, would they be useful? Tomai, are you trying to ask what I'd like to get as a present? No, what? No, definitely not. Okay, maybe a little. Well, I can't say I need new hair ties, but I could use more lures. Lures? These hand warmers are also getting a little bit frayed. Like a surprisingly good sport, Dad talked for a while longer about stuff he wanted. All of them were reasonably cheap or easy to make too. I walked away from the meal with tons of ideas for things to get him. That night, I dreamed about the lady. In the dream, she was me and I was her. I sat in her temple, dark blue curtains all around me, and felt a sense of calm settle into my bones. The serene knowledge that time was flowing and stopped all at once made the room glow. Until she spoke. Would you tell my fortune? I can't. Why not? I don't know how. You do. All of you do. You simply forgot. The words hung above her head, a glaring white reminder in the suddenly dark space she and I were sitting in. Then how do I remember? Easily. All you have to do is... Of course, that was the moment I woke up. Ugh. I feel like I just got spiritually blue-balled. Well, guess I'm awake. Even if that weird dream's going to haunt me all day. Yesterday was interesting. But I can't say I made a bad choice. Now I just need to keep it up for the next 13 days. So I should hang out with let's spend today with Malik. I clambered out the windowsill, down the ladder, and into Malik's room. Oh my, he's very tall. Boo! Unfazed. Ah. Oh no, you scared me. Rats, you're such a killjoy. Your reactions aren't nearly as fun as Burdocks. Hey, I did my best to act scared. You're not the scariest guy, you know. He's so cute. I love him. Okay. What, me? I never would have guessed. I totally think I'm intimidating. Sure, I could totally see that. Totally a tough guy. Watch it, you. Not all of us get to be giant octopus men or crocodiles with huge teeth. Some of us have to work for it. Are you insinuating I don't take care of my appearance? How dare you, good sir? Right, I almost forgot. Come here and check this new shirt I've been working on. That it looks like a compromising position. Wink, wink. This is PG-13. Anyway, I spent the rest of the day with Malik, letting him fuss over alterations he could make to my outfit and trying not to move too much. Ouch! Watch where you're sticking those pins! Then stop wiggling! It's like trying to hurt an eel. I can't help it, it hurts! Then you'll be happy to know that I'm... done! Did you get all the pins out? I think so. Probably. Be a little bit more sure than probably. I don't want one of those things to worm its way around and jab me in between my toes and get stuck there or something. That is such a specific fear that I did... That is such a specific fear that I don't even know where to begin. Seriously, you got them all? I'm good? Yeah, you're fine. I'm not about to let one of my pins just walk on out of here, you know. Anyway, I just added new words to the script. It's fine. They're expensive. Not super reassured, but willing to let it slide, I climbed back out the window and up to my apartment. And checked over myself another 10 times to make sure there wouldn't be any more pins to come back and haunt me. Just in case. Over dinner, Dad and I talked about Malik. There's a new kind of stitch Malik learned from a merchant that came through town. Is there? Yeah, he's super excited about all the ways he can apply it to fixing up clothes. Apparently, it's great for dresses, sturdy without ruining the fabric too much. He said he wants to make something fancy. Well, that's good. He can use it at work too. That's what he was saying. He's going to bring it up with his boss tomorrow, but he's a little wary because the boss... I talked my dad's ear off about sewing and Malik's job for the rest of the night, but he didn't seem to mind. Today is day 3, so I'll go see... Let's just go down the line. But I really want to go back to Lady. She's so pretty. Let's go, Burdock. I crawled out my window, hefted myself up the ladder, and peeked into Burdock's room. Wait, what? Okay, I crawled out my window. Oh, okay. He went up. Oh, yeah, because he lives... Okay, never mind. He was so lost in thought that he didn't even hear me push the window open enough to slip inside. I'm kind of distracted by the nipple here. Boo! Yeah! Tomai, don't do that. You're going to leave me a heart attack. You're going to leave me. You're going to give me a heart attack. What, were you lost in thought? I was thinking about mangoes. The unexpected cuteness of his answer taught? Now it's not my fault. Okay. The unexpected cuteness of his answer caught me off guard. Mangoes? Burdock! Were you just sitting there thinking about eating mangoes for the past hour? Is that why you didn't come by? I was doing other stuff too. Oh, you were, huh? I was working out and stuff like that. Sure you were. Tomai. Being unable to spend time with Burdock always put me... Why did I say unable? Being able to spend time with Burdock always put me at ease. He and I joked and laughed all afternoon, and before I knew it, the sun was long gone. Oh gosh. Don't you need to be getting back? Yeah. The one rule we have is that we're not supposed to miss family dinner. I better hustle if I'm going to make it. Well, thanks for coming by. Hopefully we can get together and bring Malik along soon. Yeah. That night, I dreamed about Burdock. He was laughing at a joke I knew I'd made, but I don't know what it was. I was just happy to see his smile. Out of nowhere, his fingers laced through mine, surprisingly warm against the scaly feel of his skin. My heart skipped a beat, and the whole dreamscape glowed a little brighter. Tomai. Burdock, I want to... Aw, man. It looks like he's in love with Burdock. Ooh. Even having woke... Even having. I'm country. Okay. Even having woken up at one of the worst possible moments from a wonderful dream, I still felt his hand in mine. I just noticed his cute little freckles. Anyway, day 4 is here. I want to hang out with. Let's hang out with Papa. Why'd I say Papa? I'm so weird. Okay. Dad's office was never all that busy. Today, he wasn't even sitting in the back room. He was out front, keeping an eye on the town's common area. Hey, Dad. Tomai, what are you doing here? I'm going to work here? Are you asking me that? No, I'm saying it? Really? We're just going in circles asking each other questions if we keep this up. I'm going to work here. It's a little early for that, though. I thought you'd want to make the most of your last fortnight of freedom. He wasn't wrong. Even standing here in the same room I'd been in 100 times before, I still itched to go outside. But I might as well try to make an effort with him. And with this job. At least for a little while. No, this should be fun. You and I can chill on the job. I don't know about chilling, but... Well, let me show you around. Oh, I've been here before. It's a tradition to buy. What is there to show me? There was barely anything in the place. Our town TV, some flyers, a veranda he met people on. But sure enough, all he did was walk around and point at each one. Over here. Oh. Over here, I take audiences with townspeople out on this balcony. And ask people about their problems. Yeah, I know, Dad. I've seen it 1,000 times. Go home, Tomai. Huh? I don't have time to argue with you today. And given that you don't seem to want to be here at all, I think it would be better if we tried again another day. His gaze was unyielding. Okay. I'll see you at our old house for dinner. Yeah. He could have at least explained why he was doing it to Tomai instead of getting angry. Even though I had kind of wanted an excuse to bail early when I'd showed up, his words still stung. Yeah, at least he showed up. At least he tried. So the job wouldn't be my favorite thing in the world. So what? I could still do a good job at it, right? Right? Over dinner, I asked Dad about a notoriously dangerous pothole in town. So how's patching up the behemoth going? I wish you wouldn't call it that. Why? The behemoth is a monster. It's taking a monster's hoard of material to get it fixed, at least. Huh? Did you just laugh? Even I can appreciate a good joke, Tomai. Wait, that was a joke? Okay. I also appreciate you asking. The truth is that the sealant expired in the time it took new cobblestone to arrive, so it'll be a while yet. What? That sucks. Truthfully, it isn't great. But when I contacted the salesman, he said, although I'd had years to get used to hearing Dad groan about merchants giving him the runaround, it dawned on me as we talked that soon I'd be the one in charge. I'd be the one dealing with fixing potholes that kids liked playing in. The frustrating realization soured the rest of my dessert. Wow, already the 5th day. A good use of my time is with... I can't help myself. On my way to the temple, I got a little sidetracked. Okay, a lot sidetracked. By the time I finally showed up, the day was more than half over. You're late. Nobody is ever late for meetings with me. Sorry, time just got away from me and... I'm teasing you. Why, your father is late to our appointments constantly. And what would you be late for? You and I didn't have anything planned today. Your visit is a complete surprise. I'm only standing out here because I'm waiting for another appointment. Oh, I didn't think about that. I didn't even know she was capable of being playful. Wait, Dad is late all the time? What, is he always on time for you? Well, yeah. I just thought he was a punctual guy. Absolutely not. Every time he's supposed to be here, I usually give myself another hour. He loves to stop and chat with everyone. Everyone. Wow. I guess I should at least give him some credit for never doing that when I was around. Hello? Ma'am? Who's there? That must be my appointment, Miss Nelly's. I'm afraid I must kick you out. Wouldn't be the first time someone in town's kicked me out for bothering them at work. You're welcome here anytime. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Yeah, I'll definitely drop by. Next we should visit Loverboy. Okay. Over dinner, Dad and I had talked about a nasty local argument he had had to break up. Did you hear about that Nellies and Marina? Did you hear about what Nellies and Marina did now? No, were they fighting again? Are they ever not fighting? Yeah, true. What happened this time? Marina got incredibly defensive when the neighbors asked me to go talk to them. It seems as if Nellies has been stealing his flowers and... From a conversation about two next-door neighbors who shouldn't have lived in the same town, Dad branched off into talking about all kinds of personal business. Sometimes I got the distinct feeling that he was only sharing this gossip with me because he couldn't tell anyone else. Aww. Okay, Tomai, up and at 'em. Let's see, for today I'll visit your boyfriend. Let's go. I hauled myself up to Burdock's window, realizing there was a note stuck on to the outside. Gone shopping, Burdock. Huh. Wonder what he's shopping for. Curious, I ended up tracking him down near the market district. Maybe, just maybe, if I taste tested all of them... Burdock? Tomai! What are you doing here? Getting some shopping done? No, I saw this note you'd stuck up for me and Malik, so I came to find you. I figured we could hang out. Oh, cool. You want to help me find that mango I was talking about before? I can't stop thinking about it. I really want to eat one again. I didn't know you were talking about any one specific mango. Sure, I'll help you find it. What's it look like? It's kind of a prickly shape, but it's pink. Okay, let's try the Myers stall first. For the rest of the afternoon, Burdock and I searched. And searched. And searched. Until we asked every merchant in town. I guess they don't have it anywhere, huh? Looks like it, B. I'm sorry. Hey, it's okay. I'm not going to give up that easy. Someone in this town knows where it is. I'll find it one day. That's the spirit. Come on, let's go see if Malik is home from work yet. Yeah. Over dinner, Dad and I talked about Malik. There's a new kind of stitch Malik learned from a merchant that came through town. Did we already read this? Is there? Yeah, we already read this. Oh, oops. Okay. A whole week nearly gone. Crap! Only a little over another week left before the night, so I'll visit. Let's pause there. I think since in the future we'll be working with them anyway, maybe we should pause on visiting the lady and his dad and just have some fun with friends. Anyway, thanks for watching, and this is the first part, and there sure will be more to come. And sorry about all my little speech slip-ups. I can't speak, so you'd think I'd be able to read. Okay, bye.